Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Byju's Exam Prep. Am I audible? First of all, am I audible? Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Mustafa. We'll start in a minute. Let other friends join. I'm all good. I hope you people are also equally good. Ananya, because from 12 p.m. there is, you know, the regular sessions. That's why. You can always contact me on my mail ID, whoever is missing me. Any question, any doubts, you can write on my mail ID. Mail. Drop a mail. Good morning, everyone. Morning, Sayyed, Tarun, Ashutosh. Yeah, there is a lot of conjunctivitis going on in North India. I know. No, which I replied to every mail. Don't worry about that. Yes, Chauhan, this is the last class of post independence. Thank you, Karthik. Morning, Deepika. Okay. Hopefully, it's good, Santosh. Everyone, whoever is right now in the lecture, hopefully, I expect you all have done the complete modern with me and post independence. Anyone who has not done this, anyone in this class who has not completed modern or has not done post independence, is there any such person in this class? Hi, Ravi Shankar. I'm good, Sahil. Anyone who has not done this? Okay. See, those who have not done, don't worry. Why I'm telling you? Because from 28th August, again modern will begin in morning batch. All of you, am I clear? So basically, almost exactly after a month, a new batch of modern history will begin. There you can attend and complete all these portions. All of you, Shanmukh Priya, Chauhan, Vishwanath, anyone who is saying they have not completed this portion. Am I clear about this? Everyone, am I clear about this? Good. Now, just to recall, let me take a extra slide. All of you, just to recall the topic that we had started and had not completed. No, this is the last class today. Today we will complete post independence, the rest of the module. These are smaller modules, so it will not take much of a time. Everyone, what was the last topic that we were discussing? Can you remember? 21st July, absolutely, Akshita, you are correct. We were doing Fazl Ali Commission. This was the last topic that we were doing. And this is a part of the big topic called reorganization of states. Reorganization of the states. This is the topic that we are discussing. We have already done Dhar Commission, we did JVP committee, and now we are going to do, or rather, we had done the Fazal Ali also. This was the last topic that we did. So we are going to go beyond Fazal Ali. Everyone, State Reorganization Committee or Fazal Ali Committee, Fazal Ali Commission was the last thing that we discussed last week. Now, Fazal Ali gave his recommendations. Central government, or in those days, because it was the government of Nehru, they accepted some of their conditions, some of their recommendations, and accordingly, 14 states and 6 union territories were formed in those days. But then, do you think everybody would be happy with this? Of course not. There are going to be some people who were not entirely happy. The first such was the state of Bombay. Guys, why was Bombay unhappy? Because Bombay in those days included Marathi speaking areas plus Gujarati speaking areas. So, what you all people call today as Maharashtra plus Gujarat in those days was a part of one state called Bombay. Guys, can you see Marathi speaking population and Gujarati speaking population? They are as a part of one state right now. So in Bombay, a lot of violence happened. There were police firings, people got killed. And finally, they decided that they will have to bifurcate Bombay also in two parts. And in May 1960, two new states called Maharashtra and Gujarat were formed. All of you, Maharashtra basically for the Marathi speaking population, Gujarat basically for the Gujarati speaking population. And you all can understand at that point there was some discussion where will the Bombay city go, but finally it was decided that Bombay would be given to Maharashtra and Gujarat will get Ahmedabad. Everyone, so now how many states do you have? With this division, we went to 15 states. Every one of you, is this much clear? Can you see how your Gujarat and Maharashtra, they were created? Everyone, now let us look into the next big state. No, there was no committee, Santosh, here. No committee. Guys, the next one is Punjab. Everyone, those who are part of present day Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, plus Chandigarh, at one point of time, they all were together. Now, the government was of Madam Indira Gandhi. The year was around 1966, and a committee known as Shah Commission was appointed. All of you, we studied when we were doing modern Akali Dal. Akali Dal and many other Sikh groups, they were continuously demanding that they should also get one state. Because if you all see here, let's say this is your Punjab, Haryana, and all this. Guys, this portion is Punjab, this portion is Haryana, this is your Himachal Pradesh, and then you have also Chandigarh. So the Punjabi speaking population, they were demanding for a very long period of time that, see, the state reorganization did not give Punjabi speaking population their own state. So finally, in 1966, the newly independent states of Punjab and Haryana were created. Himachal initially was given a UT tag, later was made into a state. And as you all can understand, Chandigarh, again, everyone, you know this even now. Chandigarh is what? All of you, Chandigarh is what? UT. And it is a shared capital for both the states of your Punjab and Haryana. So both the states, they were making claims that, see, please give Chandigarh to us. And at that point, it was made that let Chandigarh be a separate union territory and joint capital. I know, Gurjeet, even now, guys, there were some, finer aspects under which I don't know how many of you know. Even today, Himachal Pradesh also keeps on demanding that, Chandigarh, some part should be given to them. Because under this commission, the way it was communicated, Himachal Pradesh also lays some claim on this at this point of time. But then that's not important. You can forget that point for us. For the time being, remember that this was also created. All of you, am I clear? Everyone, is Punjab, is Bombay clear? Now, let me take one more. I'm sorry. See, I'm not the best when it comes to the map, but you can see and imagine this is your northeast. Gurjeet, they are part of the Punjabi population only, isn't it? They were protesting in those days. Everyone, let's say this is your northeast. For a second, imagine. Now, everyone, today, how it is, you have Arunachal Pradesh, you have Manipur, Nagaland, of course, you have Meghalaya, you have Tripura, you have Mizoram, and the big state of Assam. And if you want to add one more state, here you have Sikkim. Everyone, no doubt about this? Now, one thing I will give you, one prelims question can be formed where they can ask you the order in which, they will not ask you about Assam because Assam existed. Guys, the order in which these states got the status of statehood, that can be a question in prelims. All of you, they will give you four names: Mizoram, Manipur, Meghalaya, Tripura, and tell the order in which they were created as states. Can you understand this question? So, just give me a second. The first state which got created out of all this was around 1963 when Nagaland was formed into a separate state. all of you, the demand for a separate Nagaland, separate, state for the indigenous Naga population was going on from pre-independence days. So there was a lot of problems in this area, and that's why, first of all, in 1957, the Naga Hill and Twensang areas, they were taken out of Assam as a union territory. First of all, they were taken out of Assam and made into a separate UT. Then in 1963, this area was granted the status of a separate state. So let's say, this is your, for a second, imagine Nagaland. So, Nagaland was made into a separate state. Now, the demands were going on because this is a tribal area. This is an area where different tribes, they all have different tribal and cultural affiliations. Everyone, though it is not my area, and most probably you would be taught this in other subjects, but every one of you, you can see what is going on in Manipur. Everyone, anyone from Northeast here, anyone from Mizoram or Nagaland or any of these states, Assam for that matter, if anyone is there, okay. If not, then you all can understand. Now also there is a struggle going on. Those who are there, okay, Pablo is there, Sung Tangen is there, Aziz is there. Yes, guys. So between Meiti and Kuki community, some struggles are going on. If you look in Nagaland, in Manipur also, there is a big Naga population. Then, if you all have read recently, the Mizoram government has also entered into slight a bit of conflict here because Mizo people, they have had traditional ties with the Kukis. So a lot of this now, everybody was demanding that please give us separate states. Everybody was demanding that, see, this northeast, if I write a word, guys, northeast was like a puzzle. And now the government of India decided to solve this puzzle, resolve this issue. So a new states had to be created. I'll take another pen just below this. Manipur, and here this is your Tripura. So guys, in 1972, the government of Madam Indira Gandhi decided that Manipur and Tripura will be made into separate states. They were given separate statehood. And some of these areas, they were taken out of Assam. I don't know how many of you know. What you call Arunachal Pradesh today, in those days was known as NEFA, Northeast Frontier Agency. Similarly, you know, just below Assam, you had Meghalaya. Here, you had Mizoram. All these were given separate UT status. For those who are asking if they are being given separate UT, when are they being formed as a separate state? 1987, Mizoram and Arunachal Pradesh were made into separate states. And this way, this whole jigsaw was resolved at this point of time. Everyone, don't go anywhere. In Lakshmikant, there is a chapter which I think you're in polity also, it is taught how these states were formed. Just remember that particular order. Yes, guys, there is some more states left. I'm not saying, I'll come to that. Just give me a second. For those who are asking what happened to Himachal Pradesh, please remember around 1971, Himachal Pradesh was also granted statehood. Some people are saying, sir, what about Sikkim? Guys, anyone, do you know what happened to Sikkim? All of you? No, no, Sakshi. Don't learn the dates. Have an idea in the order in which they were formed. Anyone? Sikkim? Absolutely, guys. Sikkim was ruled by Chogyal rulers. Initially, they were an independent country. Guys, how many of you watch old Hindi movies? Any one of you? Do you watch old Hindi movies? Those who watch, I'll tell you. There was a movie called Jewel Thief. Guys, there was a very beautiful movie called Jewel Thief. Devanand, Vajantimala, and Tanuja were the actors in this movie. Yes, absolutely. Guys, this movie is very famous for its songs. There are some very very beautiful songs like Hoto Mein Aisi Baat. Then there is Raat Akeli Hai. Then there was Ye Dil Na Hota Bechara. If you all sing, if you all listen to old Hindi songs, some very beautiful songs. But why I'm telling you this, I will tell you. In this movie, it is shown that Devanand is traveling to Sikkim. And in order to travel to Sikkim, Devanand is getting his passports, stamp, visa, everything. This is a movie of around 1967. And Sikkim became a part of India in 1975. Everyone, I'm not asking you to watch the movie. I'm only telling you that movies give us a good idea about the things that would have happened in different times. So, guys, 1975, they decided to join India. Before this, they were a protectorate of India. But now they decided that they will become a part of our country. Of course, later referendum happened, and Sikkim, people of Sikkim overwhelmingly decided to join India. Overwhelmingly. Everyone, in polity, you will study, not here, but in polity, you will study that initially Sikkim had joined as an associate state. A separate article was inserted in our constitution to make Sikkim a part of our country. Indira Gandhi is the prime minister, Raj. Indira Gandhi is the prime minister when Sikkim is joining us. And later, it was given full statehood and became a part of our country. Guys, I'm not going into this. I only know. See, dekho, all of you, we are not politicians. We cannot say anything about politics. What I know is I am happy that Sikkim is a part of India. That's the only thing I'll say. I hope many of you would have traveled to Sikkim. You would have seen it's such a beautiful place. So, in my opinion, I will feel that it's a great thing that it became a part of our country. So it was given a full statehood. And all of you, maybe I can show you something. Just give me a second. Everyone, please see this map. Last day I showed. Please see Sikkim is here. This is your Sikkim. Everyone, do you all accept or not that this is a very, very strategic place? Each one of you, do you admit it or not that this is a very, very strategic place? Because if you see here, this area, this is known as Chicken's Neck. Northeast is connected to the mainland India by a very, very thin area. And at this moment, having Sikkim is something that only helps us. Everyone, am I clear about this? Chauhan, write mail for that. Everyone, clear? Let me go back to that. I'll take one more slide. And guys, as you all know, in the recent past, those who are asking about, Goa was made a state around 87, and then in 2000, three states, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Uttarakhand, they were created. 2014, after a very long struggle, Telangana got created. It was separated from Andhra. 2019, J&K was bifurcated into J&K and Ladakh. The only instance in our history where a state lost its statehood and was made into a union territory. Last is Daman and Diu plus Dadar Nagar Haveli. They were merged and made into a single union territory. So, this way, today we have 28 states and 8 UTs. Everyone, am I clear? Lakshmi, then that will be done in internal security also. You can leave that point right now. All of you, we are done with this one part. Delhi is a union territory, Abhijit. It's not a full state. Though you will study about again Delhi. I remember 2013 or 2014 mains, we got a question on Article 239 AA. Union territory tehseen. UT means union territory. Everyone, now come to the second part. They are a UT, Ananya. Last week only we saw. All of you. This is an ongoing process. That's why, Gaurav, you can see I'm writing recent trends. Guys, I will ask you, anyone here from West Bengal? Just write your state's name to which you belong. If you are from West Bengal, if you are from Bihar, if you are from UP, if you are from Gujarat, if you are from Maharashtra, or which one meant if you are from Assam. Everyone, guys, those who are from Bihar, have you heard the demand for the state of Mithilanchal? Those who are from Gujarat, Have you heard that there is a demand for the state of Saurashtra? Those who are from Maharashtra, have you heard the demand for the state of Vidarbha? Those who are from Uttar Pradesh, have you heard the demand of states like Purvanchal, Bundelkhand, Awadh, Pashchim Pradesh, those who are from West Bengal, demand for Gorkhaland, one of the oldest demand for any state, anyone from Assam, demands like for Kamrup state or to no create a separate state from Karbi Anglong. Some people are writing, yes guys, I'm only showing you. See, there are demands from Karnataka also, there are demands in Tamil Nadu also, even some demands, some people say that Andhra Pradesh, that also should be further divided. No, Gopal, they were part of our country. Everyone, have you heard these demands or not? Yes, yes, I'll take that also. Delhi keeps on demanding for full statehood. They continuously keep on demanding that please give us full state. No, Sakshi will not be accepting that. Please understand, under no circumstance the demand of Khalistan would be accepted by our government. For anyone who dreams that Punjab would be taken away from India, they are in a fool's paradise. That's not going to happen. That is as simple as it might be. Am I clear? All of you, every one of you, all of you, is the recent trend clear? That is okay, Sachin. I'm not having any issue. That's again Gaurav good. All of you. Now my question to you is very simple question I'm asking. The creation of new states, what are the positives? What are the negatives? Everyone, listen to me very carefully. For example, in Manipur, the clashes that are going on, there also some people are saying that cookies be given a separate state. In North, Nagaland is asking, or the demand is for the greater Nagaland. So a lot of these things keep on getting demanded, and these demands which I've already written. Some people are saying that once you form newer states, there is better administration. On the other hand, some people are writing that, sir, there is a crunch of resources. Absolutely correct. You don't have enough resources all the time. Veninder, is that why the new state is formed? Better opportunities for local population. Others are saying this leads to acute regionalism. Guys, some people are writing that many times it has led to increased corruption. Some people are writing economic crunch is the crunch of resources, Nikki. Nothing new. That's the same point. Guys, some people are writing it weakens unity. Please, I'm writing what you are writing here. Please say. Yeah, Bijit. Kumari, I wrote this, na? Dwaipan, I did not get your point. Okay, I'll take this. Some people are writing faster development. Of course, economic burden goes up because of the cost of creating a new government setup. Everyone, stop writing. Yes, internal rivalries also come. That's why, we wrote that it weakens unity. Leave that. Everyone, please listen to me now. Can you write an answer on this? And here I will give you the question will be opinionated. The process of creation of new states in India is an ongoing process. In your view, the formation of new and small states good or bad for us? It was more like a older question. Yes, in 2021. Let's take, guys, try to write this question in both 150 as well as 250 words. Understand my point? All of you. Why I am giving you same question in two word 150 as well as 250, because then you will understand that in a 150 word, when I write answer, and same answer when I write in 250 words, how do I expand some points or how do I contract a few points? Don't write that much if I have 150 words and write more if I have a 250 words. Guys, write the answer. Do send it to Target IAS. I'm not saying, do send it to them. Get your answers checked and give examples. All of you. Now, this is my last class. Trust me, guys. I can tell you more the examples. See, two, three things. Always remember. If you want to make your answer better, handwriting, examples, diagrams, maps. These are the things which you should definitely use. Gaurav, you can ask at the end. I'll tell you about my journey. I'll tell you. Guys, can you understand this? If you use these things, yes, why not? If you want, you can use flow charts also. Guys, these are the things which make your answer better than the others. Dekho ek cheez, everyone, anyone in this class who does not understand Hindi, anyone in this class who does not understand Hindi, okay, two, three people, not a problem. Please listen to me carefully. No, I'm not saying in history you can make diagram, but in geography you can make diagram. When you are telling about any, plate theory, plate tectonic theory. So guys, Mukesh Jha must be telling you that these, plates like this, they go down, then this might be the surface, or the convection currents and all that which is shown on the map. So that's the thing. In history, maps will come. Yes, subduction and all. So guys, whenever possible, add a map. Everyone clear? Conclusion is, that's why I said this is a opinionated question. Opinion. Your opinion is asked. Give your opinion based on example. I cannot give an example here. Guys, if I was there, all of you, anyone from Sikkim here, Mani right mail, here I cannot do anything. Anyone here from Sikkim? All of you. Anyone here from Sikkim? No one. Guys, it's a small state, hilly state. But all of you, don't you think Sikkim is doing wonderful for themselves? Everyone, similarly, I'll ask you, do you think Himachal Pradesh, again a hilly state, is it doing good for itself or not? Everyone, do you accept about Himachal Pradesh or not? But guys, then not taking any names, all of you, do you feel Jharkhand is full of resources? Everyone, do you all feel Jharkhand is having a multiple resources? So rich when it comes to resource. Everyone, all of you are writing Jharkhand is rich in resource, but can you all say that Jharkhand, even after getting created in 2000, did it reach to its level? All of you, whoever was ruling for the last 20, 23 years, I'm not going in any side. Don't we all feel that in spite of the fact that it had so much of resources, Jharkhand and the people of Jharkhand, they can achieve much more? See, again, please understand, guys, we are not politicians. I'm not going to get into the name calling. We'll not get into the calling of any one XYZ name. Ultimately, you all have to agree that everybody got the chance, but the way the state should have developed, it has not happened. All of you. No, I'll not take any names. Sorry, guys. I know you see, it's the easiest thing that we Indians can do is discuss politics. And that is not what I'm here for. Let's be in only post independence. We are done. Totally, this chapter completed. Yes, Yashi, write this, show it. Guys, let's come to the next part. And let me start from here only. Harit Pradesh is one of the states that is being demanded in Uttar Pradesh, Lakshmi. All of you, we completed this portion. All of you, any doubt about this? Everyone in this class, hopefully, I hope, no doubt in linguistic reorganization. Now, how many of you have done polity earlier? कितनों का polity हो चुका है? How many of you have done polity? Okay. Now, guys, those who have done polity, have you discussed this there or not? All of you, either Sharmat sir or Anubhav sir, they must have talked about official language, isn't it? So, everyone, Do you recall? Do you recall what did I say? Everyone, what did I say? Post independence is not a subject. It is done in every other subjects. No, those who have not done polity, it will be done to you for you in the later classes. Don't worry about that. I'm only saying to you that this topic you would discuss under the polity segment. Am I clear, guys? Dekho, that's why I say that in post independence, everything is fragmented. Now, understand. Guys, what is the national language of India? Guys, for those who are writing Hindi, you are wrong. Please understand, India does not have any national language. We do not have any national language. Am I clear, guys? I'll come to that. Give me some minutes, everyone. Dekho, after we got independence, there was a big question about the language issue. In fact, guys, apart from the formation of the states, I personally feel that the language issue was the most prominent question. Because as you all can see, in the northern part of India, Hindi more or less works. Even in the states like Bengal, Maharashtra, to some extent Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, Hindi could be understood. But the states in South India, present day 5 states, there was no Telangana in those days, but I'm counting Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka. Guys, they had a handicap in the sense that they did not know Hindi. They all had their own languages and they were very, very proud about their own language. You know, I'll tell you, everyone, if you will do class 8th NCRT, last chapter, in that last chapter, they have given examples about Sri Lanka, examples about Pakistan, that how these countries, when they tried to impose Sinhala in Sri Lanka and Urdu in case of Pakistan, it resulted into civil war in Sri Lanka and in Pakistan, totally a new state. On the other hand, in India, our leaders, they understood that because so many states have issues, plus Northeast also has handicap when it comes to the Hindi language, many states in Northeast. So our leaders, they understood that, see, this language, there cannot be any, national language. So virtually, they accepted all the major languages. Now, Raj is asking that, sir, but then in modern history, we studied about this. Yes, guys, you are correct, Raj. Let me tell you, guys. Dekho, all of you, if you recall pre independence days, Congress, they would do their proceedings in Hindustani script. mixture of Hindi and Urdu. Though English or any provincial language was also allowed if the speaker did not know Hindustani. If the person who could not speak Hindi or Urdu, they could speak English or provincial languages. Sandeep, please understand the languages like Telugu, Malayalam, Tamil, and Kannada, they all come under one branch of languages called Dravidian languages. See, in geography, you will study this. So, guys, as early as 1928, the Nehru Committee had said that Hindustani, which is written in Devanagari or Urdu script, will be the common language for India. But, guys, again, they also said that English would be continued for some time. Those who are asking what is the view of Mahatma Gandhi on this, let me tell you, Smriti, have patience. I will come to that. Guys, don't jump. Give me some time. I'm going. Mahatma Gandhi said with regards to English that I would accord it a place as a second official language. So, everyone, please understand. Jawaharlal Nehru, also pre independence, was almost of the same view. And in the Constituent Assembly debates, also, this was going on. Now, there are, after independence, one side of the argument was pro Hindi, and another argument was pro two language. Guys, some Indian leaders, of course, coming from the Hindi belt, they were of the opinion that please make Hindi the official language. Santosh, he died in 1948 and he was never a part of these politics. Guys, what is their argument? Hindi is spoken by the largest number of people. All of you, those who are supporters of Hindi, they are saying, please make Hindi, because Hindi is spoken by the largest number of the people, even though they also admitted that this was, though, not the majority. Guys, Hindi is around 40 42% people, they were speaking Hindi. It is not more than 50%. But then their second point was, which I have already said, guys, that if you look at Hindi, it is understood in urban areas from Punjab till Maharashtra, Gujarat, as well as Bengal. All of you, am I clear with one side of argument? For those who are saying why Hindi, everyone, the people supporting Hindi, their logic is we are the people who speak the language with the maximum reach. Plus, even in areas where Hindi may not be the first, I would say, language, like Punjab, where Punjabi is spoken, Bengal, where Bengali is spoken, spoken, Maharashtra, where Marathi is spoken, Gujarat, where Gujarati is spoken. Even in those areas, people understand Hindi. Guys, this is one side of argument. Those who are saying, please bring two languages, their first point is Hindi is less developed than other language. All of you, in art and culture, you will study some languages are known as classical languages, like Tamil, Sanskrit. They are ancient languages. Whereas, compared to them, Hindi was a much recent language. And that is why, as a language for literary sense or for science, for reports, it was less developed. That is, guys, there were less books available in the Hindi literature compared to the literature of other subjects. Number two, all of you understand, this is for these people, for the people from those areas who do not speak Hindi. All of you. Their next point was that the non Hindi state, they would have disadvantage. Everyone, do you accept this or not? That those states who do not speak Hindi, they would have disadvantage when it comes to spheres of education or spheres of economic sphere, and specifically for government jobs. See, please understand, guys. For a second, forget you are from which area. Don't think you are from Bihar, UP, Tamil Nadu, or any state. Think from the perspective of 1 second that if you are being imposed with a language which you don't know, don't you think you will be disadvantaged? Whichever area you are from, and if any new language is imposed on you which you don't speak, forget about this for a second. You know, think about, I'm from Bihar, I speak Hindi, and for a second imagine if Tamil was being imposed. So, guys, don't you think I would feel a sense of injustice being done to me? That just because I did not know this particular language, this is being done to me. And, guys, please understand, language is a very, very important thing for all of you. You know, I can tell you, you know, when I used to study, we had a faculty. I cannot tell you the name, but he was talking about Tamil people. And he said, Tamils are very, very proud people. Absolutely correct. And he said they are so proud of their language that they even go and name their, people, the nomenclature, the names of the people are after Tamil. So Tamil Selvi. So like this, a lot of times the name of, language, people feel proud of the language. Similar, I live in Karnataka. The people are very proud of their heritage, their culture. It would be similarly true for everyone, all of you, whoever is sitting in the class. Anyone in this class will say that I'm not proud of my heritage, I'm not proud of my culture. Will any one of you say that? None. Everybody is equally proud of their culture, and that is the thing. All of you, in my first class, I have established that the beauty of our country is the fact that we accepted the diversity. We accepted unity in diversity. Everyone, did we not establish this? Wait, Shri, don't get into that. You know, guys, everybody is proud of their language. See, if I don't know, see, personally, if I'll tell you, I come from Bihar, but I don't know, neither I know Bhojpuri nor do I know your Mathili. I can understand, I cannot speak. But for those who are saying that people speak in a particular language, go to Bengal. People would like to talk to Bengali in Bengali. Go to Tamil Nadu. People will like to talk to, their same people in Tamil. Everybody is proud of you. Go in Bihar, people speak your Bhojpuri or Mathili. Go to Rajasthan, the dialect is Rajasthani. Go to Andhra or Telangana, people would like to speak in Telugu. So you cannot accuse anyone. Everyone, am I clear? Am I clear with this two language and this thing? Priyanshu, that's your view. Please understand. I'm not saying you are wrong, but that's your view. You cannot get it imposed. So, guys, there were three types of people. One who wanted that immediately there should be a switchover. That is, please bring Hindi as early as possible. Second, who advocated that English should be retained for a long period of time. And third, in favor of English as an additional official language, and any change should only be gradual. You can see here, guys, three views at this point of time. Now, from here onwards, you have done it in polity. You all have done in polity. No, Santosh, these are not declared, these are known. You have voters, you have supporters of all these viewpoints. So, guys, what was the constitutional compromise? What is the constitutional compromise we did? Everyone, please listen to my next line very, very carefully. We have all studied, partition had happened, and post partition, the constitution makers, they rejected Hindustani and Urdu. They said that, see, this is not possible. Why? Because, guys, Pakistan was saying Urdu is their language. They were saying, we have been formed on the basis of religion. So, for the first thing, this was rejected because there was a lot of, yes, Naveen, at this moment, tensions. Now, will Hindi be made the language? Guys, it was said that Hindi, which is written in Devanagari script, see, those who do not understand Devanagari script, just like in English you have A, B, C, D, E, similarly in Hindi we have A, A, E, E. So they said we will be using this script, but guys, with international numerals. All of you understand? For example, 4 in Hindi is written like this 4. So they said we will be using this terminology rather than this when it comes to our official language. And thus, Hindi became our official language. But all of you, again, you can see how beautifully our constitution makers resolved this issue. They said English would continue uh, in all official purpose till 1965, when it will be completely replaced by Hindi. So they said that, see, till some years, let us use both of these. That means, guys, it is very clear. Hindi was to be introduced in a phased manner. Everyone, can you understand this? That we are not going to impose Hindi in one go. Everyone, it was expected that in 15 years, all of you, it was expected, if I write here only, guys, it was assumed that in the next 15 years, we would make Hindi popular in non Hindi areas. Everyone, please understand. The idea was that in these 15 years, those areas where Hindi is not spoken, we would try to convince those people, we would persuade those people, and Hindi's weaknesses would be removed. These weaknesses are going to be removed at this point. These are the things that we are going to do. Everyone, till this point, am I crystal clear? Everyone, am I absolutely clear till here? Now understand, everyone, the problem. See, you all understand na? Those who are big supporters, they were like, no, 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 why should we wait for 15 years? Rather than trying to persuade people, rather than trying to have a moderate approach, some people, rather than relying on persuasion, they tried to impose Hindi through government action. Can you understand, guys? They were trying that we should impose Hindi, bulldoze Hindi at this point on the non Hindi speakers. Now, everyone, you all can understand this is not the way to go. And this was very clear that this is not something that the people, specifically in South India, would accept. On top of that, all of you, they also tried to Sanskritize Hindi. Guys, Sanskritize Hindi means that for Hindi they were using very tough words, very hard words. They were going for pure Hindi. Jawaharlal Nehru once even complained, I cannot understand the Hindi that is being used on all India radio at this point of time. So they were using, yes, those who are making fun, some Shashi Tharoors of Hindi had come who would be, using those very tough and complicated words. So, guys, if I come and if I am teaching you right now, of course, my English is not of that level. But everyone, you have to understand na, that if I'm talking to a person, I need to get to that standard so that the other person should understand my language. Everyone, best language is sign language. You do like this, everything is resolved. But here, if you are trying to complicate the language, it became very tough. As I said, commonly understood words were replaced with little understood ones. Grammar was made much more complicated. Guys, I'll take a new slide. I hope you can see here whatever I have written. Everyone, am I clear till here? Now, let us go into the conflict. How did the conflict begin? First of all, official language commission was set up. In this commission, two members, one was from West Bengal, another one was from Tamil Nadu. They both dissented with the recommendations. They both did not agree. Now, based on this, the president issued an order around 1960 that after 1965, Hindi is going to be the principal official language. Now, you all can understand. Guys, the moment Hindi is the official principal language, let me add few things here. Hindi will become alternative medium for UPSC exams. Similarly, in all the departments, central Hindi directorates were established. Now, because of all these issues, there was a lot of suspicion, a lot of anxiety as far as the non Hindi areas were concerned. Non Hindi areas, they were very, very worried that this way, the Hindi is being imposed on them, and the non Hindi people or the non Hindi speakers would be disadvantaged. Now, guys, the thing was, at this moment, the Prime Minister is Jawaharlal Nehru. And, guys, Nehru said, and I can please, everyone, please see this line directly. Everyone, please look at this line. This is the statement of Nehru. Nehru is saying, I would have English as an alternative language as long as the people require it. And I would leave the decision not to the Hindi knowing people, but to the non Hindi knowing people. All of you, can you read? Can you understand this? Everyone, I can see some of the comments where they are saying that what Nehru is saying is fair. Everyone, can you see this? Nehru is very, very clear that the decision that Hindi or would be imposed or not, or the English would continue as an alternative language or not, will be taken by the people who don't speak Hindi. Now, when Nehru was the prime minister, and you all have studied it in polity, you know, Official Languages Act 1963 was passed. Guys, under this, please see the word problem is this. The act said the English language may means may not also, shayad, maybe it is the non-Hindi speakers, they said that may word is wrong. It should have been shall. Guys, shall is it would be, it will be. May is it may not be, it may be. So, guys, this one word created a lot of trouble. The non-Hindi groups, they criticized that how could you use the word may, and they wanted that this should be used by the word shall. Everyone, sorry, are you clear with this word problem? One word, may and shall. So, Official Language Act of 1963. As you all know, 1964, Nehru died, and Lal Bahadur Shastri, could not comprehend this problem in the best possible manner. And he declared that he was going to make Hindi alternative medium for PSCs. So, for those who are not understanding, guys, Rohit Kumar is from Bihar, will get to write the exam in his mother tongue, Hindi. Whereas, let's say Dhanya, who is from Tamil Nadu and his mother tongue is Tamil, will not get that chance. So, all of you, can you see that one side was getting advantage and that side was Hindi speakers, because they were getting their mother tongue use. No, guys, non-Hindi speakers, they can write the exam in English. That's not the case. They can write it in English. As you all understand, those who are from Tamil Nadu, Dravid Munnetra Kazhagam, this is the political party at that moment, and they organized anti-Hindi conference. They said 26th January is going to be day of mourning, that is sadness, sorrow. Guys, entire South India, there was a lot of protests, and Tamil Nadu, it was most. Guys, the slogan was Hindi never, English ever. Gaurav, but then UPSC, what about UPSC? Everyone, can you see this slogan? All of you, can you see this particular slogan? Guys, students, again, backbone. Union property was targeted, railways were targeted. I know if you will read your Bipin Chandras, or even today I've brought the book, guys. India since I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Guys, even if you read these books, they have written clearly that the student protests were very, very widespread. Some students, even burnt themselves. 4 students had burned themselves. 2 ministers in the central cabinet, just give me a second, guys. 2 ministers. One was C. Subramaniam, and another one was Allegation. They both resigned at this point of time. For 2 months, this there was a lot of protest. Around 60 people had died at that point of time. As you all know, unfortunately, the great leader that Lal Bahadur Shastri was, he died very, very soon. He died in 1966, January. And after him, the new prime minister was Madam Indira Gandhi, and they passed a bill to make an amendment in the Official Language Act in 1967, November. And this said that English will continue to be used as a associate language in addition to Hindi. So guys, this way you can see clearly that a policy of bilingualism was adopted virtually for an indefinite period of time. Guys, a lot of you are writing great decision, fair decision, Madhuri, because they don't want Hindi to be imposed on them. Yashi, not the right mail for that. I cannot answer your this question here. Right mail, I'll answer over there. Everyone, is the language controversy clear? All of you, is the language controversy clear? How many of you have done geography? How many of you have done geography? Done? And some are writing it is going on in the evening class. Those who have done geography, now I will show you one topic which, you know, I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do one topic. Those who have done geography, has Mukesh Jha completed Green Revolution with you? All of you. Has Mukesh Jha done Green Revolution? Those who did geography. Many people are writing yes. So in geography, for example, those who have done geography, you can see here, this topic is done over there. And let me tell you guys, not only Green Revolution, not only Green Revolution, there are many revolutions: white, brown, golden, blue. A lot of these revolutions are taught in geography. So, my request to you people would be, please do these revolutions from there. We don't do it here in UPSC, in post independence. Everyone, we don't do Green Revolution in post independence, but then for you people, I have given slides. You can see here. How did this originate? Why was the need of Green Revolution? What exactly was Green Revolution? What was the impact? What were the positive? What were the negative impacts? Guys, you can see positive again, economic, political, socio-cultural, and negative is, as you can see here, social, environmental, and economic. All of you, I have given you 10 slides here, and I have more or less given every point about this. If you read it, that is also more than sufficient. Usually, I don't do Green Revolution. But for you people, many of you are saying that, sir, for 5 minutes, please discuss this revolution. Guys, let's take 10 minutes. I'm never in a hurry. I will give you 10 minutes on Green Revolution. Don't worry. Many of you are demanding. So let us do the impact positive or the negative? Everyone, let's do only one part of green revolution, because a lot of you have written that, please sir. Guys, tell me, how many of you have heard about green revolution? How many of you have heard about green revolution? Everybody has studied, heard about it? Great. Harit Kranti. Those who are asking what is the Hindi, in Hindi we call it Harit Kranti. All of you tell me, first of all, positive. In your view, what are the positives of the green revolution? What are the good aspects that happened in green revolution? Good, positive. Let's start with the positive aspects. Okay. Some are saying high yield. Okay. Others are saying food security. Guys, food security is only self sufficiency. That's all is same words. Guys, don't use the different words. Increase in food production. Better infrastructure. Better irrigation facilities. Better income. Yes, guys, MSP, high yield variety of seeds. Yes, guys, farmer, they were having a lot of awareness. Better agricultural policies. Reduced dependency on imported food grains. Yes, guys, we became self sufficient. Guys, yes, I have written better infrastructure, better technology. All of you, is the positives clear? Everyone, tell me about the negatives. Land degradation, environmental problems, water stress, regional disparity, minimum support price, Lakshmi. Regional disparity is only that way, Shri. Only rich farmers got the benefit. Water stress is written, Tarun. Few crops were focused at this point of time. Subsidy cost, pressure on land degradation. Yes, in the long run, some debt trap also took place. Loan indebtedness came. Everyone, am I clear about this? All of you, am I clear about the Green Revolution? Okay, take a 10 minutes break. When we come back, slightly I will give you few more inputs about this Green Revolution, and then you all can see we will be moving to our next areas, that is of regional inequality and the land reforms. 10 minutes break, guys. Let's come back. Everyone, am I audible? Those who are in the class, am I audible? Great. Guys, Green Revolution, you can see some pictures of these, the modern machinery which came over here. You can see another great example of this, which shows the prosperity of the farmers. I've given you some data also that how the net availability of food grains have increased, rise of middle class. In the villages, you got this thing. Thank you, Ghulam Mustafa. Political, you also how the farmers protested and the government had to accept their demands. They are a very big political base. So the MSP's favorable policies were brought for them. Negative, if you see, the thing is, it's only the upper castes, upper classes which got the benefit. Polarization between classes, regions. Do you understand consumerism in lifestyle? Any one of you? Do you understand consumerism in lifestyle? Guys, it is simple. I don't need a new phone. But why did I buy? Because Apple brought a new number. So Apple 13 has to be replaced by Apple 14 on the first day. That is consumerism. It was not needed, but I spent 1.5 lakh rupees on buying a new phone which was not needed. Polarization means difference. Rich is becoming richer, poor is becoming poorer. Environmental, those who are from Punjab would know. Guys, yesterday or day before yesterday, I was reading a article which says that Punjab may become a desert because of the high production or the agriculture of those crops who suck the groundwater. For example, sugarcane. Sugarcane is not a crop meant to be grown in Punjab. Punjab does not require water uh, intensive crops. Wheat is great for Punjab. Maybe rice is not that great. So, apart from that, monoculture is bad. We have always seen that thing. Am I clear, guys? All of you, am I clear with this whole topic of green revolution? No crop rotation. Absolutely correct, guys. Okay. Regional inequality is going to be our next chapter. Everyone, by now I hope you will understand. Where will you study this topic? All of you. Where are you going to study this topic? In under which subject are you going to study this? Either under economy or under social issues. Isn't it, everyone? Why would you go and study it in art and culture? All of you. Under no circumstance in art and culture you are going to study regional inequality, either in social issues or in economy. When Sham sir will be telling you about the planning process, then you would be studying about these. Now, if you all see here, and guys, here I'll have to show you a few numbers. So please focus on this. Everyone, we have studied it in modern that when we got independence, those who are listening to me right now, please revisit your fifth and sixth module when I was teaching you deindustrialization. After deindustrialization, I told you some modern industries were definitely brought in India. But these modern industries, they got developed in certain pockets. All of you, do you remember? I told you these pockets were what? Calcutta, Madras, Bombay. These were certain areas where most of your modern industries developed. So these were the area where modern industrial development had taken place. Everyone, if you could remember these two numbers, it will help you in your essays also. See here, 1948, Bombay and Bengal, they were accounting for more than 59% of total industrial capital of the country, more than 64% of national industrial output. Guys, look at the per capita income of Bengal, Punjab, and Bombay at 353, 331, and 272 rupees, respectively. Compare it with Bihar, Odisha, and Rajasthan. This is 200, 188, 173. All of you, do you all feel or not that this regional disparity affected the process of nation building? All of you, we have already studied it in modern itself. I'm only going to show you some numbers. Guys, if you read your again 8th class NCRT last chapter, I think that is now chapter number 9. Guys, in that chapter you can see the pictures are shown that how the first government of then Mr. Nehru, they prioritized this whole thing through the planning. All of you, you have heard about this. Planning commissions used to be there. We used to have 5-year plans. No, planning commission now has been replaced by Niti Aayog. Everyone, can you remember planning commissions, 5-year plans? All these plans, for first one was for agriculture, another one was for heavy industries. No, a lot was done. Guys, again, if you go in the NCRT, you will see like steel plant in Bhilai. Anyone from Chhattisgarh? Anyone in this class from Chhattisgarh? In the backward areas of those, Chhattisgarh, the new steel plants were developed. Similarly, many steel plants were developed like Bokaro, great, those who are from there, Durgapur in Bengal, Bokaro in Jharkhand, these areas, all this. Sandeep, check it in economics, not here. For those who are asking that, sir, what has to be the biggest achievement of the initial day economic achievements, in that sense Rajesh is asking that, sir, what if we have to write what are the biggest achievements? Guys, I can give you, we had created this thing, uh, installed capacity of electricity got increased by 4.5 times. No, I'm talking about 1950 till 1966, not about 91. All of you, number of electrified villages and towns, they increased 14 times. number of hospital beds increased by 2.5 times. Number of enrollments in schools increased by 3 times. Admission capacity in technical education increased by 6 times. All of you, can you see these numbers? Of course, absolutely, Rajesh. I accept. Rajesh is saying that, sir, base would be small. I accept, guys. I'm not saying base is small. That's why the achievement looks much, much bigger. But then, all of you, don't you agree that for a country like India, which was struggling on different fronts in those days, this was a huge achievement in the first 15 years? And mind you, all of you, let me tell you, all of you, I'm not, Rajesh, I'm not speaking anything against you, but mind you, all of you, this is when we got independence after almost 200 years of plunder. And guys, just to make you proud, this is also when we fought 3 wars. Guys, in spite of all these big challenges, yes, we started Green Revolution also around this point, though the success would be visible later. Everyone, do you all agree or not that this was good, successful period? No, there are mistakes. I'm not denying that. For example, dependence on agriculture continued. That dependence is going on. Similarly, there was strict import and forex control. Guys, there were quota rules, regulations, a lot of these things was going on. See, you will study all these under the LPG reforms. Everyone, when Sham sir will teach you LPG reforms of 1991, you will study about them. Pakistan, Priyanshu. Guys, liberalization, privatization, globalization is the full form of LPG. Those who have studied it in economics, great. Everyone, have we not studied it? All of you, have we not studied this? Done it now? Okay. See, these are some areas which you will see: finance commission in polity, planning commission in your economics, 5-year plans in economics, all these governmental incentives you will study over there. And as I said initially, this licensing policy was there, which continued till 91, but later was replaced. Just to give you one more data, guys, you can see it on your own. What is our allocations in the first and second year plans with regards to different headings? Yes, Santosh. That's why I discussed it only for 20 minutes, or 15 minutes rather. I know Sham sir would have discussed those. That's why I'm not doing it in a big detail. Everyone, yes, land reforms also he would have done. Guys, in the first class only, I told you all the topics of post independence are invariably covered in other subjects. But then we also cover it in small 10-15 minutes. Isn't it? Third module, Sayed. Everyone, link it. Do you all remember Mehelwari, uh, your Ryotwari, and permanent settlement? All of you, did we study these in modern or not? Everyone, did we study these in modern or not? Zamindari is, guys, those who are writing Zamindari, permanent settlement has the second name as Zamindari. Now, everyone, again, because anyways it will be taught to you in economics, don't worry about that. Just tell me, if you are a farmer in 1947, what are your big problems? What are your big top problems? You have studied these, I know. Guys, yes, you are saying there is debt trap. So I can write it as loan indebtedness. Yes, zamindar exploit. Absolutely. The tenancy issues, ownership problems, absolutely high rent, and you can add high taxes. Now, don't get into environmental problems, guys. This class is till 11 a.m., guys, for 1.5 hours more. Low production, all of these. Everybody, we know these problems. Everyone, we know these problems. See here, did we study that the Britishers turned us into an agrarian economy? All of you, did we study this or not? That the when the British came, we were a balanced economy. By the time they left, they turned us into a purely typical agrarian economy. And you all know that it was very inequitable. What is inequitable? Inequitable is that Rohit Kumar is a big zamindar, has hundreds of bigha of land, and Manas, Sayyad, Gaurav, Santosh, and Sachin, Tarun, they all are either landless farmers, or Yuvraj, Gurjeet are people who might have very small amount of land. Everyone, do you all agree or not that the system in India was very, very inequitable? So the first thing was, the government, the first big challenge was that they had to remove all these discrepancies, try to elevate the status. Guys, all of you imagine now, if I'm a landless laborer, so don't you think the first thing that has to be done is to ensure that I should also have land with me, increase the agricultural production, which we just now studied under the heading of Green Revolution. So you can see, everyone, do you understand this? All of you, do you understand point number one? Guys, peasant, then comes zamindar, and zamindar pays to the government. So zamindar was like what? Intermediary or a middleman. Now, if you all remember, we had said if Congress had complete power, they would have abolished zamindari as early as possible. But before independence, everyone, I'm asking a modern question. Why could Congress not abolish zamindari system? All of you, why could Congress not abolish zamindari system? before independence, why was Congress not able to, I would say, abolish zamindari system? Guys, because in the second council, it is the zamindars and their support is needed to pass the bills. Everyone, we studied it under the 1937 to 39 Congress government 28-month rule. Everyone, do you remember? No, Sandeep. Everyone, now, do you remember this problem? Guys, give me one example of peasant movement related to Tennessee reforms. Everyone, can you give me one example? Absolutely, Gaurav, you are correct. Tibhaga. Guys, Tibhaga was what? Farmers were demanding that ensure Flood Commission report is implemented. All of you, they said rather than taking half, take one third. Everyone, do we remember this or not? So, rent had to be fixed and a rational amount of rent. Half is too much. 50% is taken by you just because land is yours. So, everyone, do you remember this? Number two, आधा नहीं तिभागा चाहिए. Number two, guys, Rohit Kumar is a small farmer. Sayyid is the zamindar. Rohit Kumar asked Sayyid, please, sir, give me some land. I will work on that. But then, guys, nothing is on paper. If tomorrow Sayyid wants to throw me out of his land, he can throw. There is no security of tenure. Everyone, do you accept it or not? There is absolutely no security of tenure. Whenever the zamindar wants, the sharecropper could be thrown out of the land. Thus, his income, economic security, they all are totally hampered. Number third, all of you, Rohit Kumar is zamindar, has land in Bihar. Rohit Kumar is living in Bangalore, and in his place, some XYZ Ramu and Shamu are working. The third demand was that the land should go to the tiller. One who is working on the land should be the owner of the land. This is another demand at this point of time. So, the first thing was remove the intermediaries. The second thing was bring the tenancy reforms. The third was now reorganize. Now, let me tell you guys. How many of you have heard about these sealing laws? Sealing laws. Anyone? Have you heard about these sealing laws? Guys, sealing is like chat. Sealing on top of your head. Look up, sealing is there. Sealing means upper limit. Governments brought upper limit. That is how much a person can have land. Problem was, guys, these sealing laws did not work properly except for few states like these three. Why these sealing laws could not be, accepted or could not be successful? Because understand, guys, land in India is a big allure. All of you understand. If you go to America, who will have land? Those who work on this. Those who work on the land, they will own a lot of land. In India, Land is also related to high social status. All of you, do you agree or not? I'm a big zamindar. I'm the zamindar. Hey guys, I'll give you one line in Hindi. You know, when I go to my villages, many people will say very prominently, जितना जमीन देख रहे हो ना सब हमारा है. Whatever you can see from your eye, everything is ours. So I'm not saying that this is not only for that, it is also for absolutely, guys, it is related to social status. The more the land, the higher the status. जहां तक नजर जा रहा है, everything is mine. So that social status is also linked to this. So people, they don't want to leave the land. So guys, they, of course, corruption was there. Farmers, the big farmers, they tried to save. They adopted different means to save their lands. Similarly, in green revolution areas, you know, for this revolution to be successful, the land had to be, consolidated. But again, corruption, loopholes, all these ensured that this was never ever successful. And that is the reason you can see, guys, only 6% of the operated area in our country could see this land reforms. Look at the number. Only 2% was distributed, that is, redistribution of ownership of rights happened only among this much. Guys, those who are writing, yes, Bhudan Andolan, Gram Dan Andolan, these were done by Acharya Vinoba Bhave. What he would do is he would ask the big landlords, the princes, that see, you should give your land, and these lands were distributed to the poor, landless laborers or farmers. You can see, guys, I've already said reasons why it was not successful. Corruption in our public line also, life, political hypocrisy. Of course, lack of the political will was another factor. They could not carry out a successful program. And as I said earlier, land in India is a symbol of social prestige. The more the land, the higher your social status in the society. All of you, we are done with the land reforms and we are moving to the 1948, 1962, 1965, 1971, and 1999. The 5 wars that India has fought after independence. As you all know, except 62, all these wars have taken with or have taken place with Pakistan. Guys, we studied last week only. This was on Kashmir issue. This is known as Kargil War. No, Dev. This happened on the issue of Sar Creek issue, the issue of Bangladesh, and China. We will see that. God, guys, Blue I can take. This war we lost. This we won. This we won. This we won. And here, truce was declared at this point of time. All of you, any doubt here? Yes, Sakshi, that's correct. Everyone, till here, any doubt? Now, I will ask you, guys, a very simple question I'll ask you. Truce means Yudh Viram. The war was stopped. We took last week only, guys. In my last class only, I told you, no, we took this Kashmir issue to UN. So this war was ended at that point of time. Ceasefire was declared. We lost 1962 war. Now, all of you, I will ask you, how many of you watched the Kargil war lecture that we recently brought on YouTube? I don't know, because until unless you comment, how can we know? Now, those who have not seen, can you watch it later today? It is around 40 minutes video. And those who have seen, please put a, you know, comment. Those who have, so that we can know about your feedback over there, isn't it? Everyone, just last week only, means in this week only, just we were celebrating the Kargil Vijay Divas. No, we were celebrating the Kargil Vijay Divas. Do you remember it or not? I know. Great, Abhiraj. Those who have given the comments, great. Those who have not given, please give your comments. I don't know how many of you, if you see, we brought a lot of videos in geography and history on YouTube recently. I don't know how many of you have seen that. In geography and in history, we have brought a lot of videos. Please go through your, that thing. Everyone, we did it on 21st July. We completed this topic over there. We did it over there. Am I clear? Anyone who is not getting the lecture can write the mail to me. I'll give you the link. If you are not getting it, please send me a mail. We will start with 62 war. Great, Rashida. Everyone, till here, any doubt? Yes, Madhuri, write the mail. I'll answer it over there. Yes, Lakshmi, this is the last module. Have you heard about this or not, guys? Before this war, the slogan was Hindi Chini Bhai Bhai. And after this war, it was clear Hindi and Chini are not bhai bhai. Guys, the background of this war was border disputes with China. And in IR, guys, you would study about Panchsheel, the agreement between India and the your China. that how to resolve these issues. Yes, guys, the other reason was also Dalai Lama had arrived in India. He had escaped from China and he had reached India, and that also had made China very, very angry. Guys, in 62, you can see here it's written, suddenly, China had attacked. There was no, I would say, some border, I would say, skirmishes were happening, but there was no such indication that China would be attacking India. Guys, specifically, Nehru had never ever an inkling. Throughout 1950s, you know, some border skirmish was happening between India and China. But in 62, we faced a massive defeat. Guys, Chinese attacked without any provocation, and after a few days, they did the ceasefire. They had come till Assam, but then they went back, left Arunachal Pradesh, and went on their side. But in Kashmir, last week also I told you, these areas which we call as Aksai Chin, these areas were captured by them at that point of time. Yes, guys, this war had a huge impact on Nehru. It is said Nehru could never ever believe that, you know, he would be betrayed by a friend. And ultimately, it resulted that he died in 64 as a heartbroken man who had been, I would say, cheated by his friend. Without any doubt, guys, you know, if you all will ask me, guys, there is a very beautiful line. Every dark cloud has a silver lining. All of you, have you heard this quotation? Everyone, have you heard this quotation? Every dark cloud has a silver lining. Can you see any silver lining in this dark cloud? All of you, I can see one. After this, not here, I should write here. Guys, after this, a huge military expenditure was done. Our nuclear weapon program was fast tracked. And guys, the good thing is we got to know how were these Chinese who have betrayed us. Getting my point? We got to know they are anything but our friends. All of you, do you all accept it or not? You can see here. In guys, in modern only, I had told you, still if you don't have this idea, see, this was Nepal, of course, here you have. Then this area was Tibet. We have studied, guys, that Tibet was basically what? A buffer state between India and China. Once China had occupied Tibet in 1950, this buffer state was removed. As I said, Dalai Lama had entered India in 1959. Anyone, on Dalai Lama also, there is a very good video on YouTube because it's not that important topic. But if you want, you can write, I can provide you that also. On Byju's IS channel only you will find. If you Google, I remember that was, I did it almost 6 years ago, that particular video on Dalai Lama. So Dalai Lama had come, and China was alleging that GOI, because guys, China was after him. So Lakshmi, write the mail. Anyone who wants it, write the mail, or on Byju's IS, you can search it. China were alleging that we were involved in anti Chinese activities, and that's why, even though there were skirmishes, China had occupied some areas, built strategic roads. In 62, they launched a massive invasion in October. As I said, occupied Arunachal. Next month, again they attacked. They attacked this time Ladakh areas also. As you can see, reached the Assam plains, and unilaterally, just as they had come, similarly, they went back also on their own, and this invasion was called off. But, guys, as you can understand, we got defeated very, very badly at this point of time. Everyone, Pakistan saw us getting defeated in 1965, 62. Pakistan saw that China had defeated us. All of you see here. Everyone, Pakistan saw that 1962 China got defeated. Number two, there were a lot of language protests going on. Number three, 1964, Nehru was dead and Lal Bahadur Shastri was a new prime minister. Now, guys, Pakistan thought that Lal Bahadur Shastri is weak. Pakistan thought he is indecisive and does not have similar stature to Nehru. Last thing, guys, Pakistan thought people of J&K would support them. Everyone, Divyani, please check on your side. Everything is correct here. All of you, are these points clear? No, Jinnah has died in 1948, Lakshmi. Everyone, totally clear? देखो, Pakistan was living in fool's paradise. They did not understand these things. And here came the immediate reason: Sir Creek dispute. Guys, April 1965. Sir Creek, this is a small amount of marshy land in present day Gujarat's Ran of Kutch. Pakistanis wanted this area, we also wanted, and the land was not properly demarcated. So, guys, here a small skirmish happened. India's response was hesitant. Guys, we did not, give a very strong reply to them. We were hesitant at this point of time, and when Britain intervened, we took this matter to international arbitration. All of you, I'm writing a 6 point here, and this side I'm writing our response to Sir Creek issue made Pak think we are not prepared for a war. Everyone, am I clear here? Guys, they are thinking maybe we Indians are not ready for a war. So just because we did not fight in the Sir Creek issue, they thought, yeah, Indians are worried. They don't want to fight with us. Guys, I cannot, you know, go in all the things that they were thinking. If you all ever get the time, read about it. Ayub Khan was the Pakistan's leader. He was the military dictator. Guys, he thought that Indians are not ready for a war. Even though, guys, let me tell you, Lal Bahadur Shastri had given a statement that whenever India will fight, it will be at a time and place of its own choosing. Guys, it was very, very clear. Guys, in Hindi, that dialogue is na समय और जगह दोनों हम decide करेंगे. So, Lal Bahadur Shastri, the great leader that he was, he had made it very, very clear that, see, we will decide the time, we will decide the place of our own choosing at this point of time. Now, in spite of all these, Pakistan ignored this. August, they sent infiltrators in Kashmir. Guys, the idea was they thought that these Kashmiris will do a pro Pakistan uprising. Now, every one of you, think about this. Do you think when they have entered, we will keep quiet? All of you, do you think when they have entered, we are going to keep quiet at this point of time? No, never. We are never ever going to be quiet at this point of time. So, guys, now it is clear that military intervention is required. Now, guys, Shastriji ordered military to even cross ceasefire line plus seal the passes. Through all those places, wherever the Pakistanis were coming, that is, guys, like pass is Haji Pir Pass, Kargil Pass, through all these, stop it. Guys, a lot of you would have heard we reached Sialkot, we reached Lahore. It all happened at this point of time. Pakistan was trying to cut off J&K from India. And in response to this, Shastri ji ordered, let me take, to attack Lahore, Sialkot at this point. Guys, it is said Pakistanis were fully thinking that Lal Bahadur Shastri, whom they thought to be a weak man, will try to keep this war limited, would not try to go beyond Kashmir. But guys, Shastri ji might be small when it comes to height, was very tall when it comes to stature. Once he decided that these Pakistanis have to be given the answer in their own language, he asked our troops, go to Lahore, go to Sialkot, and this ultimately forced the Pak government for talks. Guys, not only this, there is another reason you all can understand. World pressurized us. See, we are still a poor nation. UK, USA, they started to say that they will cut off food, arms, these supplies would be cut off. So, guys, everybody pressurized us. China though was on the side of Pakistan only. Yes, Soviet Union was on our side. I'll come to them, guys. Soviet Union was on our side, whereas China was on the side of Pakistan. Everybody was pressurizing us that please do a treaty. Let's resolve this issue. And guys, how did we resolve this? How did we resolve this, guys? Tashkent Declaration. No, Somo, they are trying to stop the war. Anyways, it is their food. If they are saying we will not give you arms, what can you say here? Mustafa, some say it was a stalemate. I agree to that. Lakshmi, the infiltrators will come from passes only. So you need to block the passes. From our side, Lal Bahadur Shastri was there. From their side, General Ayub Khan was there. Everyone, Tashkent in those days was a part of USSR or Soviet Union. On 4th January 1966, this was signed. Guys, all of you, India had to withdraw from the strategic Haji Pir Pass. Guys, these are the areas from where the infiltrators they keep on coming. So from this area, we were barred. We were told not to enter from these areas. The other thing was, some of you can say that, sir, why did Shastri ji accept this unfavorable terms? Guys, because USSR promised support on Kashmir issue in UNSC and promised to give us arms, weapons, MiG planes, and heavy tanks. All of you, can you understand? If we would have not signed Tashkent Declaration, we would have lost a very good friend in the form of USSR. That's why Shastri ji used diplomacy, signed the Tashkent Declaration, accepted this, and this way, this war had come to an end. Unfortunately, as you all know, January 10th, Lal Bahadur Shastri died in Tashkent. And if you have some idea, it has sparked a number of conspiracy theories. A number of conspiracy theories were sparked at this point of time. Everyone, is the 65 war clear? All of you. Guys, many people say it is a stalemate, but then please understand, we call it a victory because if you compare the positions of both the sides, ours was much better. Guys, some people say he had a lot of heart issues, and that's why he died at that point of time. Which area, Chandrasekhar? Paveen, I said your answer question. I said, Nikki, controversial. I said that thing. Everyone, please understand. 1947, West Pakistan and East Pakistan got created. Guys, this side Urdu was spoken, this side Bengali was spoken. This side Punjabis were dominating, and they were dominating the Bengali speakers also. Punjabi people, they had, you know, a majority everywhere in the Pakistani life. Now, what happened was around this point of time, there happened elections in Pakistan. And guys, in this election, this side was Mujibur Rahman. He won this election, defeating Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. Zulfikar Ali Bhutto is this side, and he has been defeated by Mujibur Rahman. And the president of Pakistan at this, I'll write in black, at this moment is Yahya Khan. So Yahya Khan is the president of Pakistan, and under his leadership here, Mujibur Rahman had won the elections. So, guys, naturally, what should have happened? Naturally, it should have been that he should have been allowed to form the government. But the West Pakistanis did not, psychologically they thought, how is it? How is it that a Bengali speaker can rule over a Punjabi man? Everyone, see, guys, I don't want to get into this, but the West Pakistanis would use derogatory terms for these East Pakistanis. West Pakistanis were Punjabi people, tall, fair, and East Bangladeshis were Bengali, slightly diminutive in height, maybe not that fair. They were the nerdy people, very good when it comes to your art and culture. Whereas West Pakistanis, they would see that in a lowly manner. All of you, can you understand the reasons here for this war that is going to begin? Everyone. So around March 1971. Guys, in Bangladesh, that is present day Bangladesh, Pakistani army basically started a genocide. Guys, do you understand genocide? All of you, do you understand genocide? Basically, the Bengali intelligentsia was targeted. Guys, that means doctors, journalists, lawyers, of course, the big Hindu population, women, they were started to be targeted. Numbers vary. Some say almost 30 lakh people were killed at this point of time. So, guys, it is basically a mass murder of one type of ethnic people. So, Bangla speakers, they were targeted by Pakistani military. General, if I'm correct, guys, General Tikka Khan was the name of the military commander who was carrying out all these. Guys, I don't want to use this word, but let me tell you, it is said an entire generation of children were born at this point because of the rapes done by the Pakistani military. Guys, an entire generation, just imagine. Pakistanis, they started killing the Bangla people, Bengali people. They would rape the women, they would kill them. Even, few years ago also, mass graves were found out in these areas. All of you, am I clear? Now you can understand. All of you, the minority population in Pakistan's eastern side, they started entering India. Everyone see on the map. All of you, there is so much of atrocity. Female, young population, they are trying to save themselves and they are entering in India. And thus in India, we have a big refugee crisis. All of you, again, I'm repeating, think of India in 1971. We are a poor nation. Guys, did we have the capacity to feed this big refugee population, which was in big lakhs or even touching crore? All of you, guys, Madam Indira Gandhi decided that we will be helping them. So, one of the things we did was we helped their Mukti Bahini, their armed forces, they were called Mukti Bahini. So we started helping their militia being formed. Another thing was, guys, our military commander, SFJ Manikshaw, he decided, along with Madam Indira Gandhi, that we will wait for some time. All of you. The decision was that let us wait till winters. Guys, why winters? Because in winter, Himalayas, because of the snowfall, would be closed, and China cannot attack us from this side. And we will get time to prepare ourselves. On the other hand, Madam Indira Gandhi started to do diplomacy. I think Swan Singh was our foreign minister. He was sent to all these countries, different countries in the world. Madam also traveled. Babu Jagjeevan Ram was our defense minister. So the entire top political hierarchy, they started to tell the world that, see, this is the problem that we are facing. We have not done anything, but India is facing a big humanitarian problem. Everyone, till here, any doubt? All of you, I hope this is a very interesting portion. I hope you people are enjoying. And let me tell you, everyone, each topic can be done for hours and hours. And I'm restricting me and my knowledge to only those points which are very important for your exam. Guys, on 3rd December, Pakistanis attacked us. And within 13 days, we were able to, and I'll take a new slide, guys. We were able to create a new neighbor. We created a new neighbor at this point of time for ourselves. Bangladesh got liberated. Mujibur Rahman was declared the leader of this newly created country called Bangladesh, to whom we accepted, or we gave our status of acceptance as early as December 6th. Madam Indira Gandhi had announced in parliament that we have recognized this Bangladesh government. Divyanshi, I told about the language issue. Everyone, I personally feel that in the last 76 years of our independence, everyone, 1947, we are in 2023. Very soon we are going to, celebrate our Independence Day. I can tell you guys, I feel this is the proudest moment in our history. Our history is full of many such proud moments. But personally, if you ask me, this is the pinnacle, this is the peak. At this point, everyone, do you accept this or not? Zenith, this is the zenith. There is absolutely no doubt. We celebrate this day as Vijay Divas. All of you, think about this. 93,000 Pakistani troops surrendering in front of our forces. India creating a new country called Bangladesh. I don't know. Guys, have you completed IR? All of you, have you done IR? If not, no issues, no issues. Very simple thing I'll ask you, all of you, and I know your answer also. Everyone, which is better? I'm asking a very simple question. Which is better? Pakistan on our west and east, or Pakistan on west and Bangladesh on east? Which is better? Everyone, second one. Everybody knows. Guys, Bangladesh in the last few years has been a very good friend of ours. We have some excellent relations with Bangladesh. Trust me, guys. Of course, we would like to have similar relations with Pakistan. If they stop their nefarious activities, if they stop their terrorist actions that they do in India, We would, of course, want to have a very good relation with Pakistan also. Gaurav, they are independent country. You cannot say not to have good relations. Guys, always understand. See, those who are asking why did we not make Bangladesh a part of India, don't you think then they would be fighting with us? All of you, did Bangladesh want to become a part of India? Do you think like that? Each one of you, do you think it's like that? See, please understand. Again, I'm showing it is a maturity of our political leadership that they did not do this. Otherwise, guys, they would be like, why should we be a part of yours? We want an independent state. And let me tell you, all of you, I don't know how many of you have this idea. Guys, Bangladesh is doing very well for itself. In a lot of socio-economic parameters, they have gone far ahead of us. Shri, please understand, it is not that easy. See, all of you, please understand. I'll give you one example. How many of you heard that when our new parliament was built, inside a mural was made? That mural was of Akhand Bharat. How many of you heard about this? Yes, Gaurav. Everybody, you heard about this? Now, all of you, tell me, what was the response of our neighboring nations on the issue of Akhand Bharat? All of you, what was the response of our neighboring states? Guys, they were angry. Most of you are writing. Pakistan will never be happy. But think about our friendly states like Nepal and all. All of you, just I'm again giving you. You people are preparing for UPSC. That's why I'm telling you. Just use, you have to be very careful in your words. Think a mere mural, a mere painting, a small, I'll again, how many of you watched this movie, Adi Purush? Anybody who watched Adi Purush? Those who did not watch, only three people till now have written that they have watched it. I have also not seen. I have not seen, guys. I'm only telling you. In that, apparently, there was one dialogue, what I heard, that Sita Ma is the daughter of India. Guys, Sita Ma is the daughter of India. On this, Nepal had issues because they feel that Sita Ma was born in where? In Nepal, Janakpuri. Everyone, please understand. Sometimes international politics, international diplomacy is very, very sensitive thing. It is not that easy that you will make a country your protectorate, you will make a country your part. It does not operate like that. Everyone, am I clear? All of you, am I clear? Yes, after this, the Shimla Agreement happened, under which we returned these soldiers, kept a few territories, the strategic passes and all, and made Pakistan understand that all these issues should be resolved bilaterally. Everyone, I am done with this entire lecture. My request to you people, all of you, can you watch this whole thing on YouTube? I will give you some idea here also. Don't worry about that. But then my request that please watch the Kargil War on YouTube and give your comments about the in-air videos. Now, all of you understand here. I was in school. I remember 1999, the month of May. Suddenly, Pakistanis, you know, yeah, Lakshmi, they entered in the Kargil area. Now, all of you understand here. How did they enter? The reason is, guys, these are very, very cold areas. So, in the cold areas, usually what used to happen in those days was that when there would be peak winter, the army people they would come down, vacate those areas. And this was an understanding both Pakistan and India had. So, let's say this is peaks. This peak, Pakistan is controlling. This is being controlled by India. So when winters have come, we would come down. Pakistanis would also come down. And when summers would come, they would come back. We would come back. In 1999, Nawaz Sharif is the prime minister and Pervez Musharraf was his army chief. At this moment, Pervez Musharraf, as people say, without even informing his prime minister, hatched this conspiracy under which the idea was that these Pakistani soldiers, rather than taking up their peaks, they would come and occupy our peaks. Now, in May, for the first time, local shepherds they saw the Pakistani infiltrators, in Kargil, and they reported around 3rd May. Later, our patrolling parties, guys, I don't know how many of you have heard the name of Captain Saurav Kalia. You know, if you have not read about him, read. Guys, he was leading a small patrolling party, and the Pakistanis, arrested him or captured him, and later, very in a barbaric manner, they killed him at the beginning of the Kargil dispute. Now, when our leadership got to know that the Pakistanis have done this, we launched to take back all these Dras, Kargil, all these sectors. And yes, Vikram Batra and all, there are so many famous people who gave their life to get this territory back from Pakistan. Almost for 60 days, unofficially, we were, fighting. Sorry, officially, we were fighting. And even used our air force. Pakistanis had never thought that we would be able to use our air force, but we used our air force to defeat them at this point of time. As you can see here, Captain Saurav Kalia, he was killed, captured, brutally tortured, and the whole idea of Pakistan was they wanted to disconnect Kashmir from mainland India. So every important sectors they had infiltrated. But guys, as I said, we fought. Even Indian Air Force was used. Army fought with this so-called Kashmiri fighters. Please understand, because everybody knew it was the regular Pakistani army which had conducted these. Initially, we were surprised, but once we fought, we were determined to take all this. Remember, guys, it was very, very tough for us because Pakistanis were sitting on top and we had to move like this. So we were basically in the worst form, if I say, we were sitting ducks. Yet our fighters, our soldiers, the brave soldiers, they went up in the hostile environments, extremely high altitudes, harsh cold weather, and got these areas back. Tiger Hill, Dras, and finally, because of the pressure created by USA, Pakistanis also started to pull back. Yes, Santosh. And 5th July, they announced they are withdrawing. And you know, we announced on this day that this is a success. All this came to an end on 26th July at this point of time. Everyone, are we clear with the, I would say, your wars? Everyone, are we clear with all the wars? Any doubt, anyone till here? Great. Saurav Kalia, very brave. Tessin, second, I did not understand. Sandeep, because they were a part of one country and the main part was on the western side. Sakshi, it's not that simple. Yes, it's correct. No, Manas, we have one more topic. One more topic. No, Chandrasekhar. Guys, it's not that simple. Please understand. It's not that simple that, you could have taken Pakistan. Again, these are views. Some people will always say that we could have taken these areas, but that's not that simple. Getting my point? Our side, Madhuri. Priyanshu, Pakistan is saying that they are Kashmiri freedom fighters, where actually it was their army men. Everyone, last topic. Santosh, because for that, first of all, Pakistan has to leave that area. Chandrasekhar, question is not clear. Yes, Madhuri. See, guys, today is my last day with this batch. One suggestion which I give to every batch: if your English is not good, please work on your English. I'm not saying that anybody is asking you to become Shashi Tharoor. I'm not saying that level of English. But at least, guys, don't make grammatical mistakes. I'm not sure, but many a times when I read your comments, many times I'm not able to even decipher the meaning. So that is something that you should understand and you should be prepared for that. Everyone, clear? Look at this. Guys, after 1947, when we got independence, Pooja, that was sarcastic statement. All of you, can you see this map? Hopefully, you all can see this entire yellow portion at one point of time was under Congress. The first non Congress government was formed in Kerala by the Communist Party of India. So, guys, this is the reason the period between 52 to 67 is referred as Congress dominance in our country. Please see this tall tower, guys. Congress has so many seats in first three general elections. If you look at number 2, this was independence. Here, CPI. So first three elections, you can see 364 out of 489, and second party is communist with only 16 seats. All of you, can you understand that Congress was dominating because it had the legacy of national movement at this point of time? Congress was having this particular legacy. All of you, am I clear? First state is Kerala. Now, This period, which you all saw, was the period of Jawaharlal Nehru, more or less, because he was the prime minister till 1964. Now, you all know he died, and guys, if you don't know, after his death, Gulzari Lal Nanda was made the acting prime minister. After Gulzari Lal Nanda, it was Lal Bahadur Shastri who became the prime minister. Remember, guys, Lal Bahadur Shastri was preferred over Morarji Desai in those days by a group of leaders known as syndicate. Please see here. It's not mentioned, not a big issue. Guys, what happened was that some of the top leaders of Congress in those days, they had formed a grouping which was known as syndicate. So, how many of you have heard about the name of Atulya Ghosh? He was from West Bengal. Similarly, K. Kamraj, he was from Tamil Nadu. They all were parts of syndicate. Yes, guys. Neelam Sanjiva Reddy from Andhra Pradesh. S.K. Patil from Bombay. Guys, Kamraj, absolutely, he was the Congress president also at this point of time. And there was one person from Karnataka, or those days called as Mysore, S. Nijalingappa. These all were the top Congress leaders, and they chose Lal Bahadur Shastri. They supported him, very sound administrator, uncorruptible, highly respected. And guys, you all know, we have already studied that Lal Bahadur Shastri started the Green Revolution, which you saw, gave the famous slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. This slogan was given by Lal Bahadur Shastri at this point of time. Apart from this, if you all remember, during his time only, 1965, war took place. Everyone, clear till here? Yes. Guys, in polity, you will study Prime Minister's office was also started by Lal Bahadur Shastri only. But few minutes back only we studied. Unfortunately, he died on 10th January 1966. And again, guys, it was now between Madam Indira Gandhi and Morarji Desai to become the next prime minister of our country. And the syndicate again supported Madam. All of you, why did the syndicate support Madam Indira Gandhi? Everyone, why did the syndicate support Madam Indira Gandhi? No, guys, it's nothing to do with being Jawaharlal Nehru's daughter. Guys, the syndicate thought that she would be like a dumb doll. Syndicate thought that she will be weak and we can make her do according to our whims and fancies. Guys, in Hindi, Many times the word is gungi gudiya, that she would be like a gungi gudiya, dumb doll. Whatever we will say, she will do that particular thing. Guys, everyone, don't you think sometimes even the smartest people, they make some very, very wrong notions? Madam Indira Gandhi, she was anything but never a dumb doll. Don't you think? And she has, demonstrated that in her career. There is absolutely no doubt about that. Absolutely no doubt about that. No, Sachin, it's not like that. Now, guys, the problem is that after Madam Indira Gandhi came to power, she faced the 1967 elections, fourth general elections. You all know two prime ministers had died, Lal Bahadur Shastri and before him Jawaharlal Nehru, and Madam was very, very inexperienced. You all know we had fought wars. She faced lots of trouble. Monsoons failed, droughts were there, agricultural productions had gone down, there was a food shortage at this point, foreign exchange was down, industrial production had gone down, exports had gone down, and because of the wars, military expenditure was high and resources had been diverted towards your military. Everyone, can you see the initial set of problems that Madam was facing? And in these times, she went for 67 elections. Congress again won at the national level, but in the local elections, that is in the state elections, guys, Congress lost many states and they had to form coalition governments, or the opposition parties came to power. All of you, this is the start of era of coalition politics in our country. Gathbandhan ki sarkar, all of you see here, all these red portions, Congress has not got the majority. In the yellow portion, Congress still has majority. So, lowest tally of seats, lowest share of votes. Tamil Nadu, DMK was the first party to get full majority on its own. Anyone from Tamil Nadu, who became your chief minister? Who became your chief minister, guys? Tamil Nadu people. Not now, guys. I'm talking about those days. CN Annadurai, on the plank of anti Hindi politics, CN Annadurai and DMK, they had led the anti Hindi agitation, and he became the chief minister. First party, non Congress party, to get a majority on its own. As you can see, guys, this elections brought the coalition politics. You all understand coalition politics is what? Where a large number of political parties, they come together to form governments. Guys, NDA India. What is this? Mahagathbandhan. 38 parties, 26 parties. So, coalition politics, best example. Guys, you can see states like Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Kerala. These all are examples where coalitions, they are running their governments. Even today, guys, even today, I don't think any other state, Northeast might be, but I don't think any other state has a coalition government right now. Haryana has. Guys, you are from various states. Any other? Bihar has. Sikkim, I'm not sure, Priyanshu. I'm not sure. Sikkim, I don't remember. No, Andhra Pradesh, I think Jagan Mohan Reddy's government is having full majority. No, Gujarat again, BJP has a gigantic majority, guys. Orissa again, Biju Patnaik, Naveen Patnaik's party has a full majority. They don't need this. Guys, don't get into politics. Rajasthan is again, Congress is ruling alone. I'm not going into politics. I'm only telling you what is happening. So, guys, okay, many people are talking about dynamic coalitions in Bihar and in your Maharashtra. Now, all of you. So, let me go to the next topic. Here only came the politics of defection. What is politics of defection? Aya Ram, Gaya Ram. He was a MLA from Haryana. Within 15 days, changed his party thrice. Now, guys, I don't want to get into this, but many of you are pointing it out. For example, in Maharashtra, in the last 4 years, Devendra Fadnavis became chief minister. Then Mr. Uddhav Thackeray became the chief minister. And presently, Mr. Shinde, Eknath Shinde, is the chief minister. Guys, three chief ministers, but deputy CM in all the three times is Mr. Ajit Pawar. He is the deputy CM all the three times. Now, this is not exactly Ayaram Gayaram thing, but what some of you are asking. Guys, similarly, if you see in coalitions being changed in Bihar, Mr. Nitish Kumar was with BJP. Now he's with RJD, Congress, and the Communists. Guys, some people are writing Ghode Bazaar. Yes, a lot of horse trading is seen here. That is, guys, see here. Rise of defection. People change their political parties, their ideologies, and guys, a lot of times it has been seen the people who have changed their political parties have been rewarded with a lot of positions, ministerial positions. So that has happened. Guys, those days also Congress lost in all these states. The Ayaram Gayaram thing came up, and this has continued even till date. Everyone, am I clear with this topic? All of you. Guys, you can say it unlawful split. All of you. See, it is decay of democracy. I don't think this is good for democracy. All of you, please understand, I personally don't think this is good for our politics. This is cheating with the mandate of the Janta. That is, whoever does it. I'm not saying, I'm not taking any name. I'm not taking any name, guys, but whoever is doing it, this is basically a cheating with the mandate given by the people. You should not change like this. This is wrong. And it does not help democracy. And see again, Ayaram Gayaram, he was a politician who changed his political party three times within 15 days. And that's why this slogan came, Whenever one particular person shifts his ideologies, loyalties, they are referred as Aya Ram, Gaya Ram. No, Ayush. Deepshika, but then that person is also now. Lakshmi, I hope it is clear. Guys, see, again, I'm repeating, there is a lot of things that happen. Madam won the elections in 71 on the plank of Garibi Hatao. We saw the Bangladesh war, we saw the Green Revolution. Later, emergency came. Jayaprakash Narayan did the movement. Madam's election was declared illegal, which led to emergency formation of Janta Party. They won the election, and Mr. Morarji Desai went on to become the first non-Congress chief prime minister. Later, for a very 6 months tenure, Chaudhry Charan Singh also became the prime minister of our country. And again, Madam Indira Gandhi came back to power. You can see here, Janta Party fell and Madam came back to power, but unfortunately in 84, she was killed, assassinated, and again Rajiv Gandhi came to power, as you all know. You can see here, for you people, Chandrasekhar, you will study in polity. You all can see, guys, this is the prime ministers of our country. This way, these all have become prime ministers. For some who are asking a few points, if I can do it, I'll try. Okay, guys, Gulzari Lal Nanda, both the times, was the acting prime minister. Yes, Gurjit. Am I clear, guys? Guys, Chaudhry Charan Singh never faced parliament. Without facing parliament, only he had resigned. Am I clear, guys? Yes, Somu. First non Congress prime minister. Guys, in polity, you will study under the prime minister chapter a lot of these things. For example, before becoming the prime minister, Mr. Narendra Modi was the chief minister also. And similarly, I think your Morarji Desai was also chief minister before becoming prime minister. HD Devgowda was also chief minister before becoming prime minister. Because he did not have the majority, Congress pulled back the support, and that's why he lost majority. Guys, Narendra Modi was chief minister from Gujarat. Similarly, HD Devgowda from Karnataka, your Morarji Desai from Gujarat. I think Vishwanath Pratap Singh was from UP. I think so. I'm not very clear. Please check your prime minister chapter. No, Vishwanath Pratap Singh initially was in Congress, but here he had left Congress on the issue of Bofors and formed his separate party and became the prime minister. Divyanshi, because Congress support had been taken back. Those who are asking, sir, what about the presidents? Guys, I don't remember exactly, but the first president was Dr. Rajendra Prasad, then Sarvpalli Radha Krishnan, then Dr. Zakir Hussain, then Vivi Giri, then uh, the person from Assam. Guys, he only signed emergency. Just give me 1 second. The Muslim president. No, 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 no. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. Then Neelam Sanjiva Reddy. Then Gyani Zail Singh. Then S. Venkatraman. Then Shankar Dayal Sharma, K.R. Narayanan, APJ Abdul Kalam, Madam Pratibha Patil, Dr. Pranab Mukherjee, Mr. Ramnath Kovind, and Madam Murmu, Draupadi Murmu, is the president at this point of time. No, Hityadullah was only a deputy, or I would say vice president. Sarojini Naidu never became the president. When did I say, Santosh? I never said that. Yeah, Priyanshu. Everyone, am I clear? Just for your knowledge. Though somebody asked, I wrote it. Guys, you should know about these. These are the things about our, presidents. Yes, guys. See, out of these, you know, Zakir Hussain and Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, they both died in office. So they were acting presidents at this point of time. Acting president. Yeah, Vetri. Everyone, guys, let me end the chapter with a story. Okay, when somebody proposed APJ Abdul Kalam that, sir, you become the next president of our country, many people said, sir, don't become the president. You know why? All of you, you know why people said don't become the president? Guys, people said that, sir, don't become a president because you are Muslim. And if you see the history, both the Muslim presidents, they died in office only. So, guys, they requested, sir, you don't become the president. You are also Muslim. But as you all know, guys, he was a great man. A man who believed in science, did not believe in these things, became the president, did not believe these superstitions, and one of the most successful president of our country. Everyone, a legend, no doubt about this. Gayatri, I did not get your question. Guys, I'm done with my entire history. Those who are asking about my journey, ask the question. I'll tell you. Guys, I'm from Bihar. I have done my college from NIFT. I prepared for UPSC, went till the interview stage, but when did not clear, I started teaching around 2013. And 13 onwards, natural death, Nitin, 13 onwards, I have been teaching. Any doubt about optionals, write the mail. I cannot tell about optionals here. Abhiraj, because her, election was nullified by the Allahabad High Court. Yeah, Anurag. Yes, Ananya. Yes. Guys, if you ask me why I did not clear my civil services exam in spite of going till the interview, I will say only one line. I should have selected a better optional. Because of my optional, I did not do well. No, Vishal. Yeah, Akshita. Guys, do the revision. Gurjeet, at different points, I had different optionals. Initially, public administration, geography, sociology, all these were my, your optionals. No, Gayatri, you are wrong. He was vice president. He was never the president. Yeah, I said, thank you, Anurag. Madam, I gave your answer. Lakshmi, if you do, great. 5, Dipshika. Great, Tarun. Santosh, write the mail. I cannot give this thing. 1E5. Yes, Sandeep. No, Vishal. Done. No, Mustaba. 1, Dinesh. Yes, Ananya, I just completed the classes in Jaipur. Doipen did not get any question. Guys, those who have no query, thanks a ton. Last line, I hope you enjoyed the lectures with me. If you have any doubt, I'm always there. Write the mails. I will answer your doubts. Those who have queries, and if I have not answered your queries, give me some minute, I'll be answering you. Shivam, I'll again look into this. Thank you, Shri. Madam, please write the mail. I cannot give all that information for one person here. Thank you, Sachin. Rashida, what is your issue? Thank you, Jiva. Thank you, Jhansi Rani. Thank you, Sventengen. Your pronunciation is a bit tough. Thank you, Priyanshu. Thank you, Krishnaja. Thank you, Gadamidi. Thank you, Brunda. Thank you, Dinesh. Thank you, Akshita. Sandeep, write the mail. I'll give you sources. Pumalai, thank you. Simran, thank you. Lakshmi, add the war and add the green revolution. Thank you, Baki Lakshmi. Palak, thank you. Tarun Bangalore, thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Deepika. Payal, write the mail. I'll send you the topic the timing. Sarita, it depends. It depends on person to person. Thank you, Vetri, Maria, Mansi, Avni, Nisarg, write the mail. Thank you, Mustafa. Thanks a ton. IS Live Vani. Thank you, Simran. Thank you, Divya. Thank you, Santosh. Thanks, Gulam Mustafa. Thank you, Shushanta. I told you, Lakshmi, yes. Thanks, Nazarkar, Divyani. Thank you, Sandeep. Sakshi, Bengaluru. Thank you, Santosh. Great, Yuvraj. Thank you, Ayush. Dwaipan, I have not got any mail from you. Dwaipan, I have not got. Please check which mail ID you are sending. Thanks, Ananya. Jai Shri Ram Abhiraj. Thank you, Pooja. Sakshi 5. Sandeep, Pranam. Thanks, Mary. Yes, Arvan Karu. Muni, I live alone, so no problems with that. No, Vishal, we did not do PYQ today. Great, Mustafa. Thank you, Lakshmi. Yeah, Divyanshi, many. And you can always be in my, touch. Sakshi, please write the mail. I cannot tell that thing here. Tarun, go and do your, go. We are done with that. Go, move. Yeah, yeah, great. We'll meet again. Thank you. Thanks, Shushil. Thanks, Sahil. Thank you, Tamal. Tessin, I have done the NCRT discussions also. You can do that from the tablet lectures directly. Tessin, the whole 8th class NCRT is done and discussed. So you can read that directly. Thank you, Gopal. Thank you, Nitish. Aniket, write a mail. Thank you, Shivani. Thank you, Kumari. Venkat, both of them died in office. Thank you, Prerna. Rashida, write the mail. Good optional, Sakshi. Vishal, yes, it is done. It is hardly 8 questions. 3, 4 we did in the class, and the rest questions are also done and mentioned over there. Madam, now the class is over. You can write mail. I'll help you out there. Thank you, Tahseen. Gulam Mustafa, goodbye. Sandeep, write the mail for that. Thank you, Tarun. Gayatri, again, NCRT is more than sufficient. Priyanshu, do the 8th class first. Goodbye, Venkat. Guys, I've resolved everybody's query. Any query left, please answer. Otherwise, we'll move ahead. Thank you, madam. No, Sakshi, I cannot see when you do that. One more minute. Any doubt, please write. Otherwise, you can leave the class. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Thank you, Aniket. Gayatri, you can do from the post NCRT class 12th. More than sufficient. Goodbye, Gulam Mustafa. Okay, guys. Best of luck. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you, Sakshi. Goodbye.